Alright, about to go to bed, but I figured I'd explain this one last bit. Yeah, the PCV thing I told you about. This hose, there's a piece, right? Yeah, you can even kind of see it. Yeah, this little thing here sticking out is what it connects to. And the PCV is part of that hose, but all in here and kind of permanently attached. So you got to replace this whole thing to get at it. And even some things I still haven't told you that I noticed that would point to that. I saw by checking this. That's why this is open. I even went to the point of checking spark plugs and coils. The spark plugs looked greasy, like oil greasy, like the engine was getting a little too much oil thrown around. If a PCV fails, that can happen very easily. That's one of the biggest symptoms of a PCV. Oil just getting thrown where it shouldn't, except for coolant. It won't get thrown into coolant, but it'll get thrown all up in the fuel system. They look very oily, but nothing else will wrong with them. And that just made me think PCV even more. Then I researched it further. That made me think PCV even more, but then I started learning a little bit where the PCV is, or where it sits. Sorry. And it's under this valve cover. It's in it. And it's permanently attached. And it's what this is hooked to. But if that side of the engine's open, that's why it needs to be open. It needs to vent so the engine doesn't break. But the intake side, just like it's sitting right now, if it gets too much air with this open hole, it chokes. What measures the air is here. So anything that happens after here, like down there, chokes it. It doesn't know what to do. And that's the problem. If we can cap that side and leave this side open, the worst you might have is a little bit of oil might get thrown out. So might have a little bit of oil stains back here. And I can rinse those off when it comes here and once it gets cold, because you want an engine to get cold before you spray it. I can clean it, get all that out of there, and then put the new valve cover PCV valve in it and hook the hose back up, and it'll be fine and perfect. But yeah, that's the worst we're talking about. If I can cap the intake side perfectly, the car will work perfectly, because that's what's making it hiccup, is the excess air going in there. But that's why this is okay. It's still being open. It's fine. It's getting to breathe still. It's just the excess air in there.